2nd and 10. Quick throw completed by Hooker. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Hooker from the gun on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys...
And it's a Titans touchdown. Tajay Spears, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Gino now to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
There it is, the staple of most teams' playbooks, the angle route. A lot of times you want to take away that inside route by a back, but when they sell it like he's going to the flat, that is tough on inside linebackers. One false step, and that ball's completed.
Throwing is Smith. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Gain of 20.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. They'll get this out to Genty. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense maybe a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling to an okay game.
The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Here's Smith. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And it'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
For another Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Smith. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Raiders first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Geno Smith with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Raiders 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Throwing. Hooker. That's complete to DK. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They go play action. Here's Hooker. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Hooker to throw it. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. And at his size, he's a smaller back. He can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Hooker's going to throw it. And that is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time, it didn't work out.
Looking to throw, Hooker. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Hooker to the air yet again. Throw left side complete. That's Shepard. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
They'll go for it. Hooker. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. To throw is Smith. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Amari Hooker. And the Titans are going to have the short field here as they take over right at the 50. Charles, you were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Hooker flushed to his right. And that one too high and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they're going to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Smith. This is caught by Tucker. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, 53 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Now, with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, if the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal, they get the penalty, so it's half the distance and put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Hooker. That's into the hands of Ironman.
There wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here's Hooker.
Out to his left.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
It only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and it shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing now is Gino. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the 1st.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Smith now to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack.
Now 2nd and
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Gino. Being chased out left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And he's got it. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
There's another example that playing football isn't strictly being physical. You got to think as well. Nice job reading his keys by the linebacker and going out in the open space when they dumped it to the back. He was able to make the play and stop him short of the goal line.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal.
13 next. Hey, it's a clip.
They snap it to Smith. And this is called for a touchdown. Raiders.
Trey Tucker
With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A handoff running left is Etienne. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
Hooker now off play action.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
Etienne up the middle.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Titans first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
They can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3 and out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
He'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Genty.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off of play action, here's Smith.
Working downfield, he's got Thornton.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. A gain there of 21 yards.
Las Vegas.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Over the middle, complete. It's Thornton. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 22.
Normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Gino now to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Trey Tucker from a yard out. And the Raiders up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Here's second and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Nightmare of a game continues for this quarterback, brought down with the game already decided. This sack adds insult to injury for him. Multiple turnovers, down by multiple touchdowns, now dumped early in a drive in the final quarter.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Wait a second, that's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all, because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a first down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so... Now Hooker. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 53 yards.
And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2. They don't get it. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
A shotgun snap and again the ETN. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
19, let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw now on first down. He sets to fire deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
A great play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. Here's Hooker. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Smith going to move him around.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A 62-yard attempt.
Crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar.
This is 1st and 10. Hooker to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And the Raiders have got him. That's Crosby. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now Hooker. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that under pressure, and down he goes. That's Crosby. Picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Ready.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Hooker going to try and throw for it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles. 3.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Las Vegas,
their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing about clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round, right around. When you go down, when you go down,
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a number one fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Dance, I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, on fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down, down.
you spin my head right round, right around. When you go down, when you go down,
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown, popping these bottles, watching they.
you spin my head right round, right around. When you go down, when you go down, head right round, right around. When you go down, when you go down.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god.